Hello, welcome. It's episode 20 of Criminally Stupid, the episode or the podcast series where myself, I'm Jackson, and Kaya take a look at just the most stupid, idiot, fucking lunatic criminals to have ever existed in our reality. Because you know what? It's fun to laugh at stupid people. I'm sick of pretending that it's not. People laugh at me when I'm stupid, so it's fair when I laugh at pedophiles who are also stupid. This week, we're taking a look at another To Catch a Predator, old school predator, one of the most famous TCAP predators, I think, in terms of like the TCAP community. We're taking a look at the predator John Kennelly. Kaya, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I was gonna say, I opened the document you sent me and I immediately recognized him. I don't remember
Yeah,
him or what he was up to, but I did recognize his smarmy fucking face, which
yeah, he's a very well-known predator. One of the more memed on criminals or pedophiles in the TCAP community. So I think I knew that you would recognize him. I'm surprised that you don't recognize him in terms of what happened on the show, though.
I haven't seen the show itself in a while, to be honest,
Mm,
but I don't know, the face just, it strikes me.
yeah, he's a. Do you want to describe the face for listeners, audio listeners?
Hmm. Pedophile Chuck McGill. He has that weird look on his face. I don't know. He has a very old school haircut.
Yeah, like the kind of cut that your mum would make you go get at a barber, but at 40 years old, probably.
He also has an odd look on his face, going kind of like, I got caught.
I mean, to me, he immediately doesn't look all there. But also, I will say that he looks vaguely British to me, and I'm not sure why. Do you kind of get that feeling that he looks British,
I don't know.
especially on the picture on the left here?
Maybe, I don't know. Not really. The teeth are all there.
Well, yeah, I don't know. He looks British to me, but maybe I don't know why. He kind of reminds me of like a a I don't know, like a put together, not put together. That's the wrong word. He doesn't look put together, but like a guy that's trying to be put together in a British rom com kind of movie. Yeah, someone says he looks 100% British. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know why. I can't fucking put my finger on why he looks like he's British to me, but he does. Maybe people in chat, or sorry, maybe people in our community can tell me why I think that in the comments below on YouTube when this comes
He
out.
does kind of look like an older, dopier version of, what was this character's name? The bad guy in No Country for Old Men.
Fuck.
Anton
I can't
Churgin?
remember the name. Yeah,
Chungus Anton or something.
Anton Chungus.
He is obviously way more handsome, Anton is, than our pedophile guy here, but it's the hair, yeah.
Yeah, it's like if Anton Churga, instead of being a cold-blooded methodical killer, was instead like a goofy pedophile. Then this is what would happen. It's like these are the two paths. Yeah, okay.
Let's start. This guy's username is already so lame. Special Guy 29.
Oh, he's gonna be a special guy. So
Well, I guess
lovable.
in the grand scheme of things, he kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this has double meaning eventually. We'll see how this plays out. But special guy 29 could have multiple meanings in the way that things go. Relatives, he has an elderly mother and father. His occupation, he has many occupations, so he says during the chat log and when he meets up with Chris. But for now, the only actual recorded occupation I could find for him was a sandwich shop worker, but mostly 90% of the time unemployed. Date of birth 1962, 42 years of age at the time of offense, and would be 61 years old now. He's 5'10", 205 pounds of specialness. His eye color is brown. His hair color is brown. And the chat log decoy, who he talks to in his first chat log, is a guy by the name of Marlboro 2170. And he's pretending to be a 14-year-old boy. Sliminess rating 4.74. Total votes 1,500.
Wait, you skipped the other decoy. Sissy Boy Sissy.
Yeah, we'll bounce back when we get to the second chat log. There are two chat logs in this one. I was gonna save it for later, but yeah, 4.74 sliminess rating.
Mhm.
Sounds about
That's
right.
a solid score.
Again, they're all around 4.7. It's just how like the median
Well,
curve.
do you think it's just all a bunch of normies rating like 5, fuck this guy, kill him, and then it's just a bunch of fellow pedophiles logging on? But there isn't enough of
Yeah,
them, so they cannot bring the rating down as they're voting like 0. What's wrong? Ugh.
yeah.
The
What's wrong with
ancient
what he
Greeks
did?
slept with
It's just
boys.
love.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's like other pedophiles logging on and being like hypercritical? Like, well, he wasn't a very good pedophile. His pedophiling wasn't up to our standards. I'm gonna rate you a 2.
I could have raped that kid
Not
way
good
harder.
enough.
What a loser.
Oh god, John Kennelly, such a loser. All right, chat log 1. Do you want to just get going?
Okie dokie. Well, last time I was the pedo.
Yeah, I'll be special guy 29.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'll be Marlboro 20170, which I assume is like a zip code someplace.
Yep. All right. It's for some reason these chat logs, and you'll see what I mean very quickly. They're very like dude broy for some reason. Like it's just two dudes hanging out, at the bar shooting the shit.
Hey, bruh.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start off. Hey, bro.
Sup?
Not a thing, man. You?
Z bored. Z. He's falling asleep. He needs stimulation. Wink, wink.
Special guys are already boring him. I'm the predator, by the way. Special guy is the predator. Marlboro is the kid who's pretending to be 14 years old.
Yes. And this is taking place at roughly 4 p.m. Where are you from?
Falls Church here. You?
Big arrow pointing at himself. Herndon. I heard that before. Where is Herndon?
It's near Washington, I think. It's near DC, I think.
Okay.
Or it's somewhere in Virginia.
You're just guessing now.
Yeah, well...
So Florida,
okay.
California, somewhere near Atlantis.
It's a town in Virginia, so I was right. Fuck you. Part of the Washington, D.C. metro... Okay, Herndon is a town in Fairfax County, Virginia, United States, part of the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, so I was correct across the board. Somehow I threw out 100 guesses and they were all right.
Isaiah, remove that.
No, don't. Amplify it. Boost it. Double it. All right. And he says to Herndon, May I ask your stats, age, and location, please? Again, what's with the stats? What does stats mean? It's like how much you fucked? How big your cock is?
Well, no, like, I guess how tall you are and if you're fat. Usually, in the olden days, we just stuck to ASL, age, sex, location, yeah. This guy he does SAL.
When you say we used to stick to that, not in a pedophile way, like in a talking to just random people way.
Millennial on the initial internet way, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pedophiles have asked me my ASL, so I guess maybe in that way too. You got a pick?
Hey, Brandon. Yes, I do, for trade. Brandon, may I ask you a question?
Score, bro, and shoot.
Are you alright with the age difference? Send it now, Brandon.
You party? You like me? I am there.
Yes.
You like me, I guess.
Yeah,
where be that pick?
Yeah, you have mail, bro.
Cool.
You have mail, bro, is such a fucking unintentionally funny way of saying I've sent you nudes or something. Like, I'm assuming he said nudes.
The low-key, where be that pick? Oh, he meant like, why is it not arrived yet? I thought maybe he was asking, where did you take that? As they're trying to track down the pedophile's location.
No, he's asking for the picture. Like, send me a picture of yourself.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And then he's like, you have mail, bro. It's like weirdly broy, both of them. Also, in this one, Marlboro, the decoy, actually seems pretty good at like writing as what I imagine like a young A young
Really?
dude would write as. Yeah, like
You know what's painful that stands out to me there is like in the olden days, you had the chat, but I guess if you wanted to send files, you actually had to go back to your email inbox to receive them instead of just opening DMs or not seeing them in DMs rather.
yeah, it's fucking
That
stupid.
is
Or there
ancient.
would be like a mail service, like you attach the picture to not an email, but like a different component of the IRC probably.
Oh yeah, like
Or no, he does say.
petamail.com.
Yeah. All right. Special guy says, "Thanks, man. I like your pick, Brandon. I have my left ear pierced. Brandon, may I ask you a personal question?"
Go for it.
I like how he asks permission for every single question as well.
I know, he's
Are
very
you
polite.
straight? Are you straight, bi, or gay? He spells straight STR8, by the way, so he's pretty cool.
He was pretty cool. And he put a little dot after bi to show that he knows it's short form. Haha, gay. Just don't tell no one.
Just I don't tell no one. That's what he says there. Marlboro.
Oh, just I don't tell no one.
Sweet. I won't. I promise.
Dude, find some bros and let's party. My dad is gone till Sat morning. You find some bros.
Yeah. Let's have a
Deco once
giant
it gets
gay orgy.
gangbanged.
You are so fucking hot, bro. Can it just be us two? Just for now? This is like our DMs. This is how Kai and I talk off show, by the way.
Yeah, can you dump your girlfriend? Ugh.
You are so fucking hot, bro. Where's your mom? I would love to hang out with you, Brandon.
He also has like a weird tick where he does end every sentence with a period, but then also a question
period,
mark.
Yeah, question mark. Wait, let me read through that again. You are so fucking hot, bro. Can it just be us two? Just for now? Where's your mum? I would love to hang out with you, Brandon.
Mom's history.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. What do you think? May it just be us two for now? Please?
Hang.
Is it cool with you? If it is only you and me?
Sorry, got booted.
I hate that. I asked if it is okay with you, if it is only you and me for now.
Okay, so let's reiterate. 1. Can it be just us two? Number 2. What do you think? May it just be us two for now? Number 3. Is it cool with you if it is only you and me? Number 4. 4 times he asks. I asked if it is okay with you if it is only you and me for now.
And this is after the decoy said, dude, find some bros in this party. Like he's afraid that there's going to be more people there.
That really put him on tilt. Like, oh, what? No. No other dudes.
But then it gets confusing because in this next chat log that I grabbed.
Oops. Okay. It continues. So what's the deal?
I am trying to meet both you guys. If that is okay with you, bro.
Both you guys?
Yeah, so now I'm confused as well.
Maybe he means us both guys? No, he doesn't. I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Well, Marlboro continues. So now you want us both? Or just me? Man, you're wigging me.
What does wiggin mean? I don't remember what wiggin means.
I don't know, confusing me.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is only 5 minutes after that last conversation that I grabbed where it was like, is it cool if it's only you and me and all that 3 times? Like this is very short period of time. It's also only like 20 minutes since they started talking initially. So they're already planning to meet up. Wiggin me, just you, buddy.
So what you want to do?
I am sorry. That is not my intention.
Just words, just words.
I want to be your boyfriend if you will have me. I am serious.
Was it a little bit of Vlad coming out there?
Unintentionally.
I am serious. I don't know. How do these guys imagine you're going to be boyfriends with somebody in public? Like, Can you take this boy out on a date in McDonald's or something? How's that gonna look?
No, I don't think it's an actual offer to be their boyfriend. It's more like a ploy to like appeal to their emotions, probably. Like, you're so special. I want you as my boyfriend. Maybe?
Mhm.
I don't know. Although this guy does seem special enough to actually want a underage boyfriend, as in like a
He's the
relationship.
one.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to test drive before we go saying that shit.
Even the decoy is like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Buy me dinner first. Not a problem. I can and will do that. I would love. Then a minute later, I would love to meet you.
That's it?
Hopefully, have you as my boyfriend.
What kind of right you got?
Oh, I have a Saturn, but I was hit, so I'm using my dad's truck for now.
Oh, he is cool. Normally, trust
Yeah.
me, my car goes to another school. I have a boring dad truck for now. That's totally not mine, so don't think I'm lame.
Yeah, my souped up Honda is in the. It's getting worked on. It's getting a new spoiler and muffler put on.
My Lambo's in the shop. Make a nice coin.
Question mark?
Job. What do you do?
I am an 11th grade English teacher. Also, this is a lie, by the way. I don't know why he chose to lie about this.
Well, thank God he did. Good. I don't want him to be a teacher around young people.
No, of course not. But like, why is a pedophile lying about being a high school teacher? Surely they would not want that.
I don't know. Fuck, you don't
Really
teach
weird.
in Herndon?
No.
Damn. You freaked me.
I'm sorry. That was not to make you feel uncomfortable.
Was gonna be like, shit, I gave you my pick.
I love your pick.
I start high school this year.
Yes, you do.
And then about 20 minutes later, pick up a case?
I am broke, sweetie. Sideways face.
Pick up a case of beer?
Beer when you're coming over, yeah.
So he's too broke to pick up a case of beer? What the fuck?
Yeah, fucking all these pedophiles are always like so stringy. They're tight asses. They're like, no, I can't bring anything over. I haven't been paid yet. It's like, damn, you're so cool. You can't provide your underage fucking victim McDonald's or whatever.
Catamite pet sissy boy that you're trying to fuck. You can't even get him drunk.
Yeah, you can't even get it.
Actually, he
can't even buy him some smokes. Although I do have beer here.
Oh, I think they were talking about a case. No, you don't say a case of cigarettes. You say a pack.
No, he's
fuck.
No, pick up a case. He says, although I do have beer here, that's a case of beer.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. I just thought maybe at the top here, but fuck, I'll pay you back. And a pack of Reds. Condoms.
Man, how sad is it? How sad would it be hearing from a 13-year-old kid that they'll pay you back? Like, you're a 46-year-old man and you need to be paid back by a kid.
You're like relying on his allowance. Like, hey, can we go 50-50 on these beers before I molest you?
Yeah.
Dude, you promised you'd pay. Do you think he'd like turn around and leave if the kid didn't have money?
Yeah.
Like the kid was like, no, I'm super down and I'm real. I do want to suck your dick. And the guy goes, dude, not cool. I thought you'd pay me back.
I hate condoms, babe. Sad face.
That is so gross. Again, sometimes the way these guys get picky, like, ugh, I know you're a child and you agree to everything I want, but like, I don't like your hair color. Can you dye it beforehand? Like, fuck you, douche. You get what you get. They're all such picky choosers.
Little divas, yeah.
You're picky beggars or whatever the term is, not choosers.
Choosy beggars.
Yes, choosy beggars. Thank you. You save?
Yeah, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have me any other way. You're in Herndon, right?
Just buy the smokes and beer. I got coin my dad gave me. This is so sad. Just get me the smokes, you loser. The decoy is basically trying to use him as the, hey man, I forgot my ID. Could you go in there and buy a case of beer for me? Like, sir.
Is it to further incriminate the pedophiles? Because I would assume that they're already incriminated enough just by having these conversations. So what's the point of like being like,
no.
can you get me beer and condoms?
They say on the show sometimes it's the decoys do it to prove intent and to prove that the guy was actually reading the chat, because you know how often they try to use the excuse that, oh, I was hacked, this wasn't me. Well, if it wasn't you, then why did you bring a pack of smokes and a case of beer that you were asked for? You know, that can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, maybe the decoy just wanted a pack of six.
Yeah.
After the guy gets arrested.
He gets to keep it after it comes there,
yeah. Yeah.
But I think this is still the two Catch a Predator episodes where police weren't involved, I think. So they probably did get to just keep that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, if I was a decoy, I'd be like, bring me vodka, gummy bears, and steak.
Yeah.
All right.
Medium well.
Medium rare. Ew. Not allowed to use the front door. Dad's rule. Special rug. The fuck kind of decoy ass
rule is that?
Yeah. We do not use the front door on our domicile.
Because there's a rug there. Special rule. Dad's rule. No using the front door.
Yeah, you have to crawl in the window. It's how all our guests do it. Come down the chimney.
Fine. You don't want them using the front door. That makes, like, fine. I could believe that being a thing in real life with normal people as well. But why use a special rug, like, excuse? Just say the door's broken or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, the door's busted. You can't use it. But instead you go special rug. We put a little rug out the front where no one can walk on it. Like, what? Even special guy's kind of like taken aback by that. He goes, okay.
Side garage is open. Strip to your underwear and come in. I be in mine.
Have you ever gone to a place, like you've seen a girl or something, you've gone to their place and you've both made the arrangement to show up completely naked or something, or in your underwear?
No.
Like, have you ever walked in and they've just been waiting for you in their underwear?
That would be as dumb to do on a date as it would be like in an interview or something.
Yeah.
That is so sussy.
A first encounter with someone, and you just go there completely naked. What if you don't like him in real life?
I mean, I don't know. Do they do this on like Grindr? Maybe I don't fucking.
That's what I'm asking. Like in a casual dating scenario, like on Tinder or whatever. Do you, like, when you're chatting with someone like that, do you actually make the arrangement to meet up naked or in your underwear or something? I can't imagine you do, because like don't you want to at least like meet the person first in a normal setting? But
also, Tinder isn't really casual dating. Grindr definitely isn't. I don't know what sort of chat room these decoys are in, so maybe this is like some fucking, I don't know, super mega horny BDSM, let's fuck immediately on site chat room that all the kids are in.
Even still, like, you still want to show up in those scenarios clothed in case the person is lying about who they are or something, and then you're still clothed. Like, get naked immediately when you're there and you've seen them, sure. But showing up naked is a recipe for disaster. It's scary.
Also, how would you even strip down beforehand? Like, walk through the neighborhood
you gotta get naked outside.
I guess in the garage, but that's still kind of awkward.
Yeah.
People are asking about Boogie in the chat, by the way. You'll have to tune in Wednesday.
We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear underwear. This is special guy, by the way, not Jackson.
As Boogie comes up. Then come in naked. All the fucking better.
May I tell you what I am into? Hell yeah! I don't know what the hell yeah was to. I think all the fucking better.
Yeah, come in naked and he goes, hell yeah. Oh.
Well,
Alvaro says, decoy says, I got this thing with guys coming in with no clothes.
Awesome.
Dude, hurry. You get case, Reds. I run this shit and we meet here at 6:30.
I am into sucking, French kissing, getting sucked, sucking nipples and balls.
Everything except fucking, I guess. Wait, he said he doesn't like condoms, so he must be doing fucking. Well, maybe he's only into oral. Well, then I also wouldn't like condoms at all.
No, maybe he's like super into oral, and then he still fucks after, but he's like really into these things.
Yeah.
Like
sucking,
nipples.
French kissing, getting sucked. He kind of wedged French kissing in there between sucking and getting sucked.
Yeah.
I really don't get sucking nipples as a guy. Just such a turnoff.
Wait, you getting your nipples sucked or you sucking nipples?
No, I do like sucking them. I don't like getting
That's
mine at all touched it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Dude, I am easy.
Me too, babe. Winky face.
You're gonna call your ass in sick tonight, babe?
I think he's saying like you call in sick to work so we can fuck all night. Maybe I don't know. Can we be boyfriends? Oh, man, this is sad. You've already like you've got the victim. He's down to fuck, and now you're asking, can we be boyfriends?
This guy's 41.
Yeah.
Can we be boyfriends? Yes or no? Check. You come in naked, I be what you want when you want. Fucking 14-year-old doesn't talk this way.
I wish I could, honey. I think I can learn real fast to love you.
Yeah, 14-year-olds do not talk like this. This is like seasoned veteran hooker kind of lingo. Like, you pay the price, sonny, and I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Well, this line, yeah, but the rest of the conversation has been much better than other chat logs in terms of the decoy, at least sounding close, like not overdoing it.
So naked it is?
See, they said naked. I remember using that when I was like 12.
Really?
That word. Yeah, naked.
Yeah, but he's so like almost belligerent too. And it's like, are you gonna bring me the cigs and the booze or what?
Well, yeah, he's a cool 12-year-old. I wasn't a cool 12-year-old, so I never made those requests. But he clearly is. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, dude, let's bolt so we can meet here at 6:30.
This is a busy 13-year-old kid. He's got things to do before 6:30. He's got meetings and stuff. But also, I think like these decoys and stuff just don't want to talk to the predators for just endless amounts of time. You know, it's like we've made the plans and arrangement now. Cut them loose so that they show up. I love you already, bro.
I mean, they're also probably talking to like 10 of these guys at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to get here?
I will check MapQuest.
MapQuest. I wonder if that is still a thing. Hold on. I haven't heard that in like... Oh, wow, look at this. It is still operational.
Is it just the precursor to like Apple Maps or whatever? Google Maps?
Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Wow. Well, it's not really loading. I can't see why people prefer the alternatives. All right. Okay, so 6:30 on the button.
Smiley face. Love you.
Rock on. Naked, 6:30, my kitchen.
Only for you, sweetie.
See ya. So assertive.
Did you see he said like love you 3 times, no response. That's sad.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Rejected. I think I can learn real fast to love you, like all in caps up here in the first
I love you already, bro. And then love you again.
Love you. He's so desperate for love for some reason from a 13-year-old.
That is very pathetic. Ooh, spoiler alert. Okay, now I assume we get to the clips.
Yep, let's okay. So John arrived at the sting location with the items that he was requested or asked to bring, He entered through the garage and undressed completely as also requested. So let's see how that played out. Clip number 1, please.
Mm-hmm. What fucking dope.
He's still wearing his socks.
Oh yeah, he is. But for audio listeners, he did enter naked. He invited himself in too. Not even like a, hey, come in.
He hasn't made a noise. He hasn't made a noise.
Ah, he's like a prowler. Just sits there naked. Yeah, I kind of remember this guy now. Oh, look at us! What a sad sack he looks like. He
Why is he just sitting there like that?
What's that cartoon dog that always looks like hapless and sad? He looks like that guy.
I don't know, but he looks like Eeyore to me.
That guy, him too. Is it Droopy? Hold on, let's compare him to both.
Wait, okay, so Chris Hansen has walked in at this point. He's made, like, he can clearly hear him walking behind him, and he has not made any kind of, like, reaction. Yeah, Droopy does.
His ears are probably fucking ringing in his... Look at... It is Droopy. And Eeyore. If both that, like, a pedophile mutant clone offspring.
Let's watch Chris Hansen walk in again.
Okay. He comes around the corner like a fucking horror movie thing, too. That is so odd.
Could you explain yourself?
No response from him. Oh, now he...
Certainly. I'm sorry. What's going on here?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I want to watch him. At the end, he even does like a little, with his shoes, bunk. Even Chris seems
why
confused,
is it a response? Yeah, why aren't you looking at me?
Maybe he's already like drunk or something. I don't know.
Could you explain yourself?
I'm sorry. Certainly. I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
Certainly. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He only responds to Chris Hansen when Chris Hansen says, "What are you doing here?" And then he turns around. Like, he's not... does he have no survival skills? He doesn't hear them walking behind him and they're thunking around? He's just sitting there patiently waiting.
Maybe he was expecting the 14-year-old in, like, leather shoes.
Oh, yeah, he was, like, anticipating turning around and seeing, you know, another naked person. Instead, he sees a fully suited up Chris Hansen.
Or maybe he was expecting, like, or hoping for the boy to do the, guess who I am? Like, behind him, coming up all romantically and playfully. That's what Chris should have done.
All right, let's see clip number 2 talking about the initial kind of conversation with Chris.
Your son IM'd me, and he told me to come on over.
He IM'd you?
Yes, sir.
You can sit down. How did he know to IM you?
I don't know, sir, honest.
So he just chose you out of the blue and said, come on over, get naked, and walk into the kitchen.
Well, I sat there talking.
It looks like he did bring beer over, by the way.
We were just...
Oh, yeah, he did.
So
wait, hang on.
I don't know, sir, honest.
So he just chose you out of the blue and said, come on over, get naked, and walk into the kitchen.
Well, I sat there talking to him for a little bit, yes.
And what'd you guys talk about?
We were just talking about anything, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 29, sir.
29.
Hence, special guy 29.
He's also lying, though. He's like, he's 41 at the time, remember?
Yeah, that's the joke. Of course he's lying. Look at him.
And what do you do for a living?
I drive a school bus.
You drive a school bus?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what?
And you thought it was appropriate to walk into the home of a 14-year-old boy who you thought was alone, buck naked. What was your plan?
I don't know, sir.
Buck naked except
I don't know,
his socks. His socks and his cross, by the way. He's wearing a cross, too.
I don't know. I don't know, sir.
You have, like, no shame.
So lying about being 29, and also school bus driver now instead of an 11th grade English teacher. First of all, lying about being a school teacher to the 14-year-old makes no sense anyway. I mean, I guess maybe if you were trying to get them no, it wouldn't make them comfortable. It would never make them comfortable, right?
No.
I don't understand
maybe
the rationale.
It's like he thinks the bus driver wasn't cool enough of a position in the scholastic system. Like what's above a bus driver?
He's not a bus driver either, though. He's lying about being a bus driver to Chris for some reason.
Alert. Well, I guess his mind is just always on children.
The only job I could find for him was a sandwich shop worker, and he's never used that one yet. He hasn't used that.
Back in the day or now?
I don't know when it was.
I mean, that could be now, because after all of this hoopla, he'd probably only be able to like scrub the floors at a dilapidated shop someplace.
He was definitely unemployed then, though.
Okay.
So he wasn't a school bus driver, and he wasn't a 11th grade school teacher. But for some reason, he just keeps saying that he's these things, these school-based professions. For some reason.
What would you do if you were put on the spot like this? What job are you choosing? I'm not choosing anything near kids. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so confused by this. Why would you choose the occupation most closely related to children when you're being accused of being a pedophile? I don't get it.
Data entry analysts, procurement specialist, boring job.
Yeah.
All right. Clip 3.
Yeah.
What's your full name?
John Canella.
And you're a school bus driver or a teacher?
Teacher.
You're a teacher. I'm going to need to see some
teacher
ID.
on the school bus. There comes Dell.
I left that at home, so I'm sorry.
I'd like to see some ID.
This is mine now. Comes in
audio. Dell, I forgot what her full name is, but they called her Dell, and she usually played the decoy in the early episodes.
Decoy, yeah.
She just waddles in the middle of the an interrogation between the two, in her like baggy outfits, in her baggy "I'm trying to hide my breasts" outfit, so you mistake me for a child. Comes in, checks out the goods like she's like expecting a DoorDash delivery. Takes it and goes off.
She's going to smash some cans in the back.
It's 3 packs of Marlboros. Okay, that is actually... I love that.
Turned out later that he was neither a teacher nor a bus driver. In fact, he was unemployed and had been for some time.
Okay.
There we go.
Fucking Dell. Okay, that got me kind of good.
Yeah, she robs him. She takes all his beer.
She doesn't even care. She doesn't even look at the fucking pedophile. She's like, I'm out ski. Smoke break.
Yeah. Are they smokes or are they beer? I think they're beer.
Are they? I don't know. Could be. Maybe both. I don't know.
Wait, those are massive smoke boxes if they're smokes. Aren't smokes cigarettes like small? Like little cartons?
Yeah.
Those are
I mean,
massive.
these aren't small cartons. No, if you've ever been at an airport, do they no longer have like gigantic smoke cartons?
I don't know. I'm not a smoker, so I don't really check.
No, me neither, but I've always seen my mom buy them as we went through like these big ones at the very bottom here. She would always buy them as gifts as we were going through duty-free stores, and
right.
they just have... It's basically just bulk, like you're buying the packs in bulk. That's all it really is.
But he asked for beer, but that's so weird that he
like
showed up
Marlboro,
only
right?
with cigarettes. Yeah, it
Like,
does.
look.
It does.
Yeah, it's
I see
definitely
red.
Marlboro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Weird. He bought a lot of smokes.
That is a lot of smokes. Good luck not getting lung cancer, Dell. All right.
All right. Let's keep going. Clip 4, yep.
What kind of conduct is this for a high school teacher?
None, sir. I've never done this before.
You're going to tell me you've never done this before?
No, sir.
So you just woke up this morning and said, I'm going to get involved in an internet conversation with a 14-year-old boy. I'm going to go to his house, strip naked, and walk in with a 12-pack of beer. This was just something you thunk up today.
Oh, he did bring the beer.
Yes, sir. I'm not talking to
it
him
was
about
beer.
online.
Do you see how this looks, John?
Yes, sir.
Let me just see the driver's license.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, it doesn't cut it. What am I, what
I'm sorry,
Yes,
sir.
do you see how this looks, John?
Yes, sir.
Let me just see the driver's license.
Driver's license. driver's license.
Yes, sir.
Let me just see the driver's license. I'll be right.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, sorry, doesn't matter. What would have happened?
I'm sorry, sir.
The great thing about this is that there's no law that you have to show another civilian your driver's license, but he thinks currently, as all the pedos do, that he's FBI or something like that.
It's the resemblance of authority, right? You show up with a suit.
He's too clean, yeah. He looks exactly like a Fed. And he hands it over. Wait, where the fuck was his wallet? Where did he pull it out from? Oh, maybe they just grabbed his clothing for him in between. They brought it for him.
Or maybe he walked in with his clothing in the bag or something. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, could also be.
All right, clip number 5.
What would have happened, John, if I wasn't here?
I probably would have chickened out, sir.
Chickened out? Do you
Oh, he's trembling.
That is hard for me to believe.
I do, sir. That is the truth.
You say to him, are you straight, bi, or gay? He says gay. I just don't tell anyone. You say sweet. I won't, I promise. You say you are so effing hot, bro. I want to be your boyfriend if you will have me. I'm serious.
I was just chatting. I was just...
Chatting? You're sitting in this kitchen naked, John.
That always gets me. I always love that when they're like, oh, I wouldn't actually do it. It's like, you're here, motherfucker. You showed up.
I know.
And in this case, you're sitting here fucking naked. What do you mean you wouldn't have done anything?
It would be different if someone kidnapped him and placed him in that fucking kitchen, but this is, you showed intent. You showed up with a pack of
beer and smokes. Yeah. What do you mean? It was just chatting, sir. I wouldn't have done anything. I would have probably chickened out. So this is what I meant by his username being special guy having double meaning. I actually think he might be at least partially special, or at least extremely low IQ, as most of these pedophiles are, obviously. But this guy do it like a new level, in my opinion. Like there's something, I think, mentally there.
That's a step beyond chatting, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it would be.
I don't want to get you in trouble, bro. I also don't want to get me in trouble either. You knew this was wrong when you walked in.
Yes, sir.
I think I can learn real fast to love you. 14 years old. Do you know that it's illegal to have a conversation on the internet with the intent to have sex with a minor?
Yes, sir, I do.
So you came here knowingly violating the law.
Ooh, he's shaking really hard at that one. I wonder, maybe we should start shaving and getting our hair cut at an expensive barber and dressing nice. And just exude federal agent energy. Get my way all the time.
I mean, I think it only works on pedophiles.
I don't know. Like, maybe what if you're like at a restaurant and they're like, okay, the bill will be $90, sir. And you look at them like, why do you work here? What is it that you do here? Did you knowingly serve me this food because you already knew that I would have to pay? Let me see some ID.
Yeah, let me see your food grade or whatever it's called. The food safety.
License and registration to operate the restaurant, please. Just intimidate them into letting you go.
What do you think should happen to you?
I don't know, sir.
Well, there's something you gotta know. I am not the father of the boy.
Here comes the money shot.
But I am Chris Hansen of Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators. Anything else you'd like to say to us? We'd like to hear it. If not, you're free to leave.
Thank you.
You can take the towel to the garage and get dressed.
Please take the camera off me.
What did he say?
Take the towel to the
I think
garage.
he said, please get the camera off me.
To the garage and get dressed.
Please take the camera off me.
Oh, yeah. You're really good at understanding. I've noticed that I'm really bad at it.
Towel around him. He's trying to grab his clothes and head out the door, and he gets his underwear on and just beelines to get out of there.
He's walking around the neighborhood shirtless in boxes.
Yeah. very long boxers, so you could get away with that probably if it's a humid, hot place, but still awkward as hell because it is so light out too, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but it is very, very light out, and yet all the blinds in the home are closed. Like, this is such a suspicious setup. That you
wait, why would the blinds...
fucking...
Wouldn't blinds be closed during the day as well to stop the light from coming in if you want the room dark?
Yeah, but they look like blind out dead blinds. Look at that. Like no light at all coming in. You don't want to be living in a bat cave in the middle of the day.
Well, it's not like he knows that until he gets in there anyway, though. Unless he was staking out the joint and looking at every window.
I mean, maybe you should. That's something you should be worried about, is like getting caught. Hey, what do I know? I'm not a retarded pedophile.
Okay, so you might be noticing that the episode is only about halfway done in the final edit, and that is surprisingly because when John got home that night or the following day, he struck up another conversation with a decoy from the same fucking perverted justice group. So not only did he not, face any repercussions initially, and he, he left the sting operation fully fine. He was shaking his boots in there with Chris Hansen, but that did nothing. He still went home and had another conversation immediately with another decoy. So this
I do remember
chat
this
log
guy
number
now,
2.
by the way. It's all coming back to me. I do remember.
So this is chat log number 2 with a decoy by the name of Sissy Boy Sissy 13, who is pretending to be an even younger person, a 13-year-old boy. So we're going to read through that now as well.
And not even, by the way, like, he didn't even wait like a week or a month, and
no, it's
you know how
same
addicts, they will be jonesing for like, I need another hit. I can't do it. Immediately he goes back to it after being scared straight, allegedly.
Yeah, he was shaking in his boots, in his naked little boots there. I can't believe it. Like it has to be some kind of compulsion then for this guy at least.
Yeah, it is. All right, so I'll be Sissy Boy Sissy 13, who is 13 as the name implies, and Special Guy 29 is obviously only 29, even though he looks twice his age. I say, hi.
Hey. I'm trying to remember what was his voice like. Can I try to replicate his voice? How would you do his voice?
Sad sack. Here, let me give you a refresher.
What kind of conduct is this for a high school teacher?
None, sir. I've never done this before.
None, sir. None, sir.
I've never done this before.
Hey.
How are you?
Great. You?
Bored.
I hear you.
I'll give this boy a sissy. Wait, how do you... Where are you?
I feel like that's your voice for all gay teenagers.
And bimbo women.
Yeah. Falls Church. You? Where are you?
Where are you? Kind of sounds like you're a little child looking for his mother.
It's the best I can do.
Sorry, computer froze. Arlington.
I hate when that happens. What are you up to today?
Nothing.
Cool. You should go see a movie with your mom and dad.
And you should log off, retard.
Yeah.
Just my mom, and she's at work.
Who's watching you?
No one.
Oh.
Are you gay? Sorry, you got kicked off. You don't like me? I sent you my pic.
Okay.
Can I see you?
Where?
Photo.
I unfortunately don't have one. Also, just real quick, the previous conversation, sorry, comp froze. when special guy was when Sissy Boy was saying like, sorry, my computer froze, that's why I've left the conversation multiple times or whatever, he goes, I hate when that happens. And that was because the previous day in the decoy conversation, the same thing was happening in there. The decoy would just constantly get disconnected due to, I assume, being AFK while they're chatting with other people or whatever. So he was like, this happens a lot to me for some reason. It's because all the people you're talking to are decoys that are, having multiple conversations.
Like a shitty van, yeah. But also, I don't know if you noticed, but he is very, very apprehensive here. In the initial chat log, he goes, I love you. I love you. Let's do this now. I love you. Is it okay if it's just the two? I love you. Now he says, oh, and then there's like a almost 15-minute break, longer actually, 15-minute break between like him replying, That is him being tempted. That's him being like,
yeah, no, I can do this. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Oh, I don't need it. Again. It's gonna be Chris.
And it actually was Chris again.
It's like SpongeBob. I need it.
Did he go back to the exact same chat room as well? He must have, because he's using the same name, right?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
God, he's fucking stupid. All right.
Where were we? Oh, Sissy Boy says, how old are you?
29.
I'm 13.
Gotcha. I don't know why he says it like that. Gotcha. It's all in capital letters.
And spelled
gotcha.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's spelled GOTVHA in all caps, which kind of looks like an abbreviation for something like get out of the vehicle, homo ass eater or something like that. And the Sissy Boy says, huh?
Gotcha. So is he saying gotcha as in like, you're not 13, you're Chris Hansen again? I caught you red-handed. I don't think so. Or maybe he's just saying
comparing him to the Green Goblin, talking to him, making him do things.
Maybe he's saying like gotcha as in like I understand, but it was just the capital letters. Maybe, I don't know.
Are you gay?
No. You?
No.
No, I'm not gay. You're gay.
You're the predator. I don't know. Like, I'm a boy, but I think I'm a girl. But like guys, I like to dress up like a girl. Ooh. It was very retro. See. Way before it was cool.
I see.
Will you still talk to me?
Why wouldn't I?
When I say when I say that no one likes me and all I want is a boyfriend.
I see.
It's just hard.
I can imagine.
Do you got a girlfriend?
The biggest lie of all time. Yes.
Does she have nice dresses?
Yep.
Why not talking?
I'm okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm okay. Where in Arlington are you?
Why?
Curious.
You know where Fort Myer Drive is?
Yep.
Near there.
I see. I know where that is.
I'm like close to the McDonald's near Wilson.
Got it.
You want to meet me?
Where?
At McDonald's.
When?
I don't know.
Pick a time and I will be there. He immediately gave up. He's like trying to be all like short. Yeah, he's like that. Fuck.
The Green Goblin
like
won.
McDonald's. I do feel like McDonald's. Wait outside for me.
The McDonald's, yes, where they serve cheese pizza. Will you bring me one of your girls' dress? Sorry. That kind of caught me off guard. Will you bring me one of your girls' dresses? so I can dress up.
None here. Stay like a boy for me, okay?
Yeah, totally not gay at all. Don't look like a girl.
I'm
Also,
not
can you get
gay.
a buzz cut? Yeah, I'm not gay, but ew, no, a dress. You buy me lunch?
If you wait outside for me.
Well, at least you can afford lunch. It's raining.
Take an umbrella. He's being very cold and dismissive.
Yeah. How do I know who you are?
Lol. I was going to ask you that same question.
I sent you my pic.
Will you wait outside for me?
Yeah, but how do I know who you are?
Jean shorts and a grey t-shirt.
So you be outside it too?
Yes.
Okay, continues immediately. Kay, I just got on shorts and a white tee and my Nationals hat.
Sweet.
What kind of car you got if it's raining?
A red truck.
I'm Luke.
Shane here. So now
Ooh,
he's
he
lying about
learns.
his name too.
Yeah, he's evolving. Only if like maybe 200 stings later. What's that movie with Tom Cruise where he has to relive the day every
Live,
time?
die, repeat. Yeah.
Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, where he just slowly, little by little, he gets better at it and further into his mission. That's what a special boy is going through right now. Okay,
That's probably not
lie
a good
about
thing.
your name. Next day, new sting. Okay, don't give him your ID. Okay, fourth sting. Okay, don't show up naked.
It is exactly like Live, Die, Repeat. You're right.
They should make a movie about this guy with Tom Cruise in it.
What would it be called?
Live, Die, Molest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Live, die, predate.
I guess it would have to be Live, Molest, Repeat.
Yeah, true. Live, molest, repeat. Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Yepers, are you gay?
I told you I like guys lots, but I think I'm a girl. So what does that make me?
Gay. That was him saying that, by the way. Not me. He literally just replies, gay. Gay. Gay.
Okay, I guess I am.
Buy here. Wait out front for me. Buy here, but don't you dare look like a woman. Make sure that
I
you
know.
look like a guy.
Oh, by the way, this is like roughly T minus 2 hours to the wait up. They really, how the fuck did they get Chris Hansen that fast to show up there on the spot? That is impressive. It's almost like me and Boogie actually. Buy here. Sorry, that's you. Okay, I guess I am. I will.
Cool. How big are you?
My cock?
Yep.
5-inch.
Cool.
Doesn't sound enthusiastic at all.
No wearing underwear?
Sorry, I'm kind of hung up on this. If you told a girl while sexting your dick size and she just gave you, it's like saying K, just the letter K, like cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All
Not
right.
interested, whatever.
Not
big enough for me.
What?
Oops. Not wearing underwear? Question mark.
No, I do.
Boxers?
No, I like the tight ones.
Sweet.
And then almost an hour later, Sissy Boy is back to him. I don't know if I want to eat McDonald's.
Where?
He really is a woman.
This is yelling, by the way. Where?
I don't know.
Are you close to the Iwo Jima Memorial? Meet me at McDonald's if we can go somewhere else.
2 minutes later.
How close?
Did they have mobile? What year was this?
I don't know, 2001? No, 2006, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, by then you would have had mobile messaging. That would be a pain in the ass to type the whole time, though. Sissy Boy Sissy says, same as McDonald's, kinda.
Can you walk to the Iwo Jima? Smiley face.
Yeah.
You can walk to Iwo Jima?
I said yeah, kind of far, but done it.
Do you want to walk there to the Iwo Jima? This guy would shut the fuck up about the Iwo Jima. What is he, a war nerd?
Oh my god.
Fuck. He doesn't even care about, like, you know, banging the kid or whatever. He just wants to go see the Iwo Jima memorial.
Probably wants to molest Iwo Jima too. He's brought it up 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay, continues.
We don't have to eat there.
Okay. I just meet you out front.
Maybe come here and eat here? Okay. He thinks he's being very clever right now. He spelled cum C-U-M.
Yeah, the porn version of cum.
It's the classic one.
Mm-hmm. I stay inside if it's raining till I see you.
Okay.
You coming now?
Yes, I am coming now. Did you want to come here? And those are spelled C-U-M. It's so cringe.
How long it take? It only takes me 10 to walk there, okay?
20-25 mins, depending upon traffic and lights.
Okay.
You want to come here?
I wonder if this was like they had to like keep moving Chris Hansen back and forth, I guess. And at the time, Chris Hansen wasn't washed up, so he was like, "Guys, we're on the clock. Like, where the fuck are we meeting? Come on, get this douchebag to show up already. You're wasting my time."
Yeah.
Do
your parents know? Do your parents know you are gay?
No. You leave now?
Yep. Can you get hard for me?
When I meet you.
Okay.
Does he want the boy to be hard in the middle of public as they're just walking on the sidewalk? What does that do?
I want you to exist for the next hour with a raging hard on.
Yeah. Oh, I guess.
Why?
How are we gonna recognize each other? Could you get an erection in your pants? Perfect sign. Sissy Boy says, "You sign off and go."
Do you have to wear underwear?
No, I guess not. I gotta go.
Cool. Please do not wear underwear. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Getting picky again. He's
This is a minute later. The sissy boy must have said something, and he replies. Special guy replies saying, "Okay, please do not wear underwear." He's typoing now. He's very desperate. Please don't wear underwear.
Frenzy. The addiction
Take him off, throw him out.
Won. All of the apprehension is gone. He's back to, "I love you, Iwo Jima. Don't wear underwear. Don't wear underwear. Don't wear underwear. Will you be my boyfriend? Don't wear underwear."
He didn't have the no wearing underwear kink from in the last chat. That was the decoy that suggested showing up naked.
Yeah. Because the decoy was gonna be naked anyway. You sign off and hurry. I won't wear them.
Promise?
Yes.
Smiley face. Okay, I'm leaving now.
Okay.
Shorts, no underwear, hat, and a t-shirt? Question mark.
I like how he throws in no underwear as one of the recognizable features that he's expecting to see. Like, there you go. If he's gonna be wearing shorts over it anyway, then like,
yeah, you're not gonna know. Well,
yeah,
he's also,
not gonna know.
Remember, he's gonna have that erection, right? That he's been preparing.
Oh yeah. I better be able to see if you're circumcised or not. Yes.
Sweet.
Hurry, I'm hungry.
For my cock. He's so clever.
Yes.
Smiley face. Okay, leaving now. And so then John showed up to that McDonald's.
Oh my God.
Where Sissy Boy Sissy was the very next day from the previous sting. And it was here at the McDonald's that he was met face to face again with the one and only Chris Hansen. So now we can watch clip 8.
Okie dokie. I hope Chris showed up with no
I have been
underwear
in
on.
television for 24 years.
I just came to get something to eat.
And I have
I just came to get something to eat.
He says with the McDonald's logo in the back, knowing full well that this has happened before. And he's still lying. And Chris in his hands has the chat logs and the guy's still
very seldom
lying till the
been
bitter
at a
end.
loss for words.
Sir, I just came to
But
get something
I
to
don't
eat.
even know what to ask you first.
Didn't you see they're doing
I
2
just came to
burgers
get
for
something to
$1?
eat.
John, we've been through this before. What are you
It's
doing?
Shane.
I've got the chat log again.
Yeah, it's Shane now.
You're chatting up another 13-year-old kid, and you're going to meet him here at McDonald's. You identify yourself. You call yourself Shane this time. You ask him a series of personal sexual questions. Is that appropriate talk to be having with someone you think is a 13-year-old boy?
No.
No.
No. No.
He's so annoyed.
He did look at his eye. There's nothing on behind his eyes. Though. That's what I'm saying.
No, this time he actually looks kind of pissed off, actually. Like, God
Well,
damn it,
there.
fuck you, Chris.
Yeah, I just wanted my burgers. All right, clip 9. John gets grilled like he's some McDonald's burger patties. So let's check that out.
Last night,
I'm hungry now.
you walked into a home naked,
I am starving.
hoping to meet a 13-year-old boy. You said you were sorry. It was the first time you'd ever done it. You admitted it was wrong.
Yes, I did.
You left.
Yes, I did, sir.
And within 24 hours, you're back on the internet chatting up
Yes, I
another
did, sir.
13-year-old kid. What is going on? What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't have anything to say for myself.
Well, you should say something, don't you think? I mean, what are we to think you're going to do next? Last night,
Go to KFC.
you walk into a house in suburban Washington,
Iwo Jima.
naked, with a 12-pack of beer, hoping to meet a 13-year-old boy. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Today, you're on the internet again. You have an inappropriate conversation with a boy you think is 13, and you set up a meeting here at this fast food restaurant. What was your intention?
I don't know.
He's such
Don't
an
you
idiot.
think you need some help?
I'm seeing a psychiatrist.
Oh, that's good.
Mm,
That'll fix it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he needs to see an officer of the court, not a psychiatrist.
Chris
right now.
Hansen. Chris Hansen actually genuinely seems angry in this one, like way angrier than he is usually at like the sting operations. I think he was like
He's like
he
the
took an
Gordon
ego hit.
Ramsay of pedos. Oh
well,
yeah,
it's like he
that's a
took an
good point.
ego hit. Like
Yeah.
I scared you last night. Why are you still doing this? You idiot.
Ooh, that's a good point. He's like, don't you respect my authority? My fake authority?
I told you not to do this and you did it anyway. All right. So this next clip, John gets a little bit combative. So let's check that out.
Uh-oh.
Do you see why I was skeptical last night when you said,
And you get those.
no, I can't, John, I can't do that. That's
Yeah.
their job, is to record video and audio. Now you put yourself in this position, so don't get tough with that.
He looks like a
Just
sad
doesn't
puppy.
back down.
Yeah, he protects his camera crew. Look at that! Look at that attack. He karate chopped them. Go again.
Skeptical last night when
Oh.
you said,
And you get those.
no, I can't,
Hey,
John,
yeah.
I can't do that. That's
Get them
their
outta
job,
here.
is to record video and audio.
Go away.
Stupid Karen filming me, trying to molest a child.
Yeah. I want to add like karate sound effects to when he does that. When he does that move.
Or like a flipper sound.
All right. This next clip, John makes a promise.
Do you see why I was skeptical last night when you said it was the very first time you'd ever done something like that?
It was, though.
Oh, how can I believe that? And how do we know that you're not going to go out?
I like how he's
tomorrow?
trying to walk away and he could at any time because they're out in public, but look.
It was, though.
And he tries moving, but he gets like aura blocked by Chris because he exudes such fucking authority.
How can I believe that? And how do we know that you're not going to go out tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day and do this again?
I promise you I won't.
Oh, okay. He promises. He promises he won't. Did he promise the night before? I don't remember. I don't think he did. This time it's serious.
No, last time he was way more scared. Like I said, this is Tom Cruise in that movie. He's getting less and less scared and more tough about it. And cocky and annoyed.
So he's made a promise, but he has to have a plan to, keep that promise in effect. So this is his plan. And John lets Chris know his plan on how to get better.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to call my psychiatrist.
How long have you been seeing a psychiatrist?
A little over a year.
A little over a year? And why were you seeing?
Because I had a family breakdown.
Meaning what exactly?
I had a death in my family. And I never handled it well.
And is that what you attribute this sort of behavior to?
I'm guessing, yeah.
That sounds like a cop.
But it's not though.
What happens if you really did
Good argument.
13-year-old boy? What happens?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's illegal.
I've never gotten to that stage yet in the
to
repeat.
have a talk on the internet with a minor with intent to have sex with that minor. You've done it twice in 2 days that we know of. That's a federal offense. You can go to prison for it. Do you know that?
Yes.
Then why do you do it?
God, he is so stupid.
He sounds so angry.
That's what I'm saying. A psychiatrist.
Chris Hansen
angry and
sounds so
fucking
angry.
dumb too, yeah.
No, I'm saying Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen sounds
sorry.
angry when he says, "Why did you do it?" Like he can't believe it.
Well, the other guy sounds angry too, but in a dumb way. Like, okay, so what are you going to do about this, John? And the guy goes, I don't know. It's like,
why is it such
Patrick.
a problem?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Then why do you do it?
That I need help, and that's what I'm seeing a psychiatrist for.
And you're going to find help here at McDonald's?
No.
You're going to find help from a 13-year-old boy?
No.
Experts in the field, after hearing all this, are going to likely suggest that last night wasn't your first time and today isn't your second time, that you've been doing this for a very long time, John.
No, I haven't.
Do you understand why that's hard for me to believe? I mean, is there any reason for us to think that you won't just go ahead and do this again tomorrow?
Chad made a good point. Firemaster John sounds like a kid being berated by an adult after they got caught fucking up.
He genuinely seems like he has the IQ of like a 8-year-old.
Why did you do this, Timmy? I don't know. Are you gonna do it again? No. Why am I here? I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What? It really does. Sound like
Exactly,
a fucking just child.
I think he's mentally a child.
What are you going to do about it, Timmy? Write an essay? I don't know.
do my homework, clean up my room. That should handle it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the last clip is just of him leaving the scene. So let's just watch that.
What about today? You don't seem that busy today.
That's why I'm going to go home and call him.
You consider yourself a predator?
I don't know.
You don't know. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, sir.
He is a fucking child.
Yeah, he is.
Timmy,
he's got to be.
Johnny, do you think you're a bad boy? I don't know. So now what?
Okay.
I don't know,
He's
sir.
literally.
I'm sorry,
he's
sir.
walking around.
And
he's walking around with untied shoelaces. He's mentally a child, I think.
Yeah, for audio peeps, they zoom in on his shoes at the very end, and they're completely untied. I don't know why. both. Like, I would understand if it was just one of them and you don't notice.
Yeah, and
but
it just happened. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just flapping around like spaghetti noodles.
He made no effort to even tie them up when he left the house. Like, this is...
How do you not fuck up just walking around like this all day, by the way? He really is a child. Like, I half expect a wet spot on his butt now.
Well, he's not wearing underwear.
Oh my god, what a child. Okay, well, yeah, that guy's retarded. So...
I mean, yeah, that's the most succinct way of putting it. Yeah. After the McDonald's incident, the police conducted a raid on Kennelly's apartment and executed a warrant to retrieve his computer. He was very quickly then arrested at Fairfax County and was charged with 1 count of using a communications device to facilitate certain offenses involving children, which is a Class 5 felony and carries up to 10 years in prison.
At least law enforcement did eventually get involved.
Yeah, that is good. Kennelly initially pled not guilty, but then changed his plea to guilty where he was then sentenced to a suspended 2-year prison sentence, as well as 3 years of probation and registration as a Tier 1 sex offender, prohibition from any online chat rooms, and a ban on unsupervised contact with children under the age of 18. So I think a suspended 2-year prison sentence means like you've got the sentence, but you don't actually have to
serve it. Yeah,
you don't serve it unless you do something bad in that time period.
Do you think one of the team was like, Dell, this guy's really bad. Like, he keeps doing it over and over. Do you think maybe we should, like, help law enforcement? Like, should we call 911? And Dell was like, fine.
She was like, no, let's call him up on the horn again and get him to bring over some more beer. Like, he's an infinite beer and smoke machine.
Yeah, like
never have to pay for that again.
Marlboro hack. What if Dell just turned him into her personal DoorDash cuck slave? Like a pig.
Yeah, well, they were about to get free McDonald's until Chris Hansen showed up and ruined it.
It's just Dell showing up like, so what are you getting me? I want 2 Happy Meals.
A year later, in 2007, he was charged with 2 counts of indecent exposure and was arrested at the adult detention center where he already was because of probation violations. The indecent exposure involves 2 15-year-old girls who encountered John Kennelly in a park. He first yelled at them to get their attention, and then when they turned to look at him, he removed his shirts and his pants and exposed himself to them. They quickly fled the scene, and John chased after them, but eventually disappeared into the woods. It's not known if he received jail time for this or was put on extended probation. So he's like an actual threat, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, he's a genuine predator. He's a danger, and this is what the hey, don't wear underwear, can I come in naked kink is all about. He likes exposing himself to children,
which makes sense.
And he is very clearly very compulsive, and these sorts of people that cannot exist in society on their own. You cannot trust this guy. That's why I never like that. Oh, we just need to hug the evil out of people. We just need to send them to a psychologist to like talk about. Well,
this guy was seeing
feelings.
3 therapists. It's like three therapists and psychologists. It didn't work.
It doesn't work. Some people are simply born with this compulsion, and the best thing for society and even them is to just put them in jail and have them like print license plates and shit.
Or a mental institution, something locked away.
Yeah, whatever, it's something locked away where you can play with macaroni art all day, but not out in the wild like this, where he simply, there is no solution to this.
Yeah. Allegedly, so this is another little fun fact. If you scroll down, you can have a look at this. So allegedly, he's well known in the Rocky Horror Picture Show community in his town. A user posted on a local forum about how John Kennelly was under their protection, under the Rocky Horror Picture Show community's protection.
What that is.
So it's the first, you don't know Rocky Horror Picture Show? It's like a
I heard of it.
Movie.
I don't know what it is. Oh.
So yeah, you want to just read that entire post. This is someone complaining about the Rocky Horror Picture Show community in this town.
Oh, real quick interjection. Chad is asking if I know what Dell does now. Last I heard she was at Twitter safety, but I don't know if she got kicked out when Elon bought it and fired like 80% of them. I don't know what she does today. Haven't looked into it recently. But I do know that she worked her way up to Twitter. So this is from the fairfaxunderground.com. In a thread called Ban the Rocky Picture Horror Show in a University Hall, and user RHPS Freak says, nothing worse than leaving Fat Tuesday and being subjected to the smell of shit fuming from these losers. A lot of them are unemployable, social rejects who failed out of Nova on their 9th year. Among the list of some of the former fans were John Connelly. You may remember him from To Catch a Predator. He was the naked guy found in the kitchen of who he thought was a 13-year-old boy. Yes, I used to attend RHPS back in the 2000s for a few showings. Oh, this is from 2016. Pretty recent, actually.
Yeah.
Until this happens. If you even badmouthed him, the fans would start a fist fight with you because he was under their quote-unquote protection. Afterwards, at IHOP, you have to stand for the cast and give them your seats. Also, I saw numerous women get sexually assaulted and harassed by these fat, purple-haired losers in black jackets. They said it was part of the culture. It's like taking a big steamy dump, not flushing, and letting it sit for a couple of days. I swear you could drop Bernie Sanders off there and it would instantly turn into a Bernie Sanders.
It got political very quickly.
I know. University Mall needs to stop showing this film and clean up the community.
Okay, so it's an event where they would just go watch this movie over and over again, and apparently John Connelly was part of that community, and then their group, put him under their protection for whatever reason. Yeah, allegedly.
Ooh, nobody likes this guy here. They really are simping for Connelly and their own community. Somebody says, "Give it up already, gay boy. Just because you're too fat to play Frankenfurter doesn't mean you need to bore us. OP, if you saw a woman being assaulted, why didn't you intervene? Hey, asshole, we're talking about people who threw fists for calling John..." Oh, wait, this is... Yeah, he's defending himself. Another guy says, so some drunk guy got his feelings hurt leaving Fat Tuesday by some RHP fans. Cry me a river. Yeah, they're not happy with him. With the original poster.
All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. I've got something to run to. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, yeah. What are your thoughts on this guy to end this?
No, very slimy. Actually, I would give this guy. I genuinely would give him like a score closer to 5 because he is an actual offender. He's not like the other dopey guys. This guy is dopey, but he shows up for it. Multiple times.
He showed up naked multiple times, and also then there was the indecent exposure where he did victimize 2 15-year-old girls then by indecently exposing himself to them. And he would have victimized
the decoys too. Yeah, this guy's not just all talk. He's bite, which is upsetting. So yeah, sliminess rating appropriate. If anything, too low.
When he's caught, he's always like pathetic, got that dopey, like slightly aggressive tinge in his voice and stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he also gets an annoying rating too. Yeah, annoying rating 4.74 as well.
Not a fan of him. Don't like John Connelly.
But he was fun, so thank you for bringing him. He looks significantly older now that I see him post clips. Much older. Okay. All right, that's
going to do it for this Criminally Stupid. I've got places to be. Thank you very much for joining us. Patreon.com/theofficialpodcast for bonus episodes as well as early access to Criminally Stupid. If you're a Patreon member, not only do you get to listen to this live, we've got a live audience right now listening to us, you also get access to Criminally Stupid about a week and a half before it goes live publicly. So you get a lot of early access. And you also get Red Thread, official podcast, both ad-free early access to those as well. So you can go check those
game
out.
Nights.
Yeah, Zoom game nights. They come in, they'll probably be here in October, but they'll be over on the Patreon earlier. So patreon.com/theofficialpodcast if you want to get in on that. The support obviously helps us out a lot, helps us maintain the content and stuff like that, gets it out on time and quickly. So thank you very much for joining us and helping us out if you are a patron member. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next time. It's Criminally Stupid. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.